How's it going, everybody? This is Seth. I got Andrew on the other line. He's setting up his stuff. So I will get you guys that as usual. We're just kind of drawing today, doing more Ragged Rider westerny things. I was gonna do the Banshee of the Badlands. I was looking through my old like Ragged Rider sketchbook from 2011.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I wasted years in art school to get to that point. There's like really bad stuff in there. Yeah, I was looking through that to figure out what I wanted to draw. I think we've kind of talked about a lot of that stuff recently. At least a lot of the good stuff. I had some really generic stuff like a minor 49er, and like today I saw that's why I was looking at all that skeleton stuff, because I was like, I guess there's a Banshee of the Badlands that has a little skeleton buddy who plays the violin. He like hunts out music, or I don't know. But I was going to do that just because I wanted to draw a music thing, and I wanted to draw a woman.
Oh, why can I not get this to work?
Yeah, Andrew's going to be playing Super Mario Galaxy. He'll have my drawing up there too. So if you'd rather watch him whenever he gets this set up, down below in the description, there's a link to our Twitch channel. I'm also going to throw that in the chat for you, like usual. So there you go. So if you want to see his side of things, and just if you don't want to focus on the drawing, you want to focus on the gaming, the pro gamer, then go over there. But in the meantime, I'm gonna.
This will not recognize this second screen.
I'm gonna draw some skeletons. So here's a question. I think we've talked about this before, Andrew. Man, it was so cold.
I'm just gonna go live because I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna try and figure this out, but I'm just gonna go live so that
it was so cold in here earlier, and now it's so warm.
Middle of a conversation, so.
What?
What?
Can I talk yet?
Yeah, you can talk. I went live. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't get your drawing up. But
I remember talking about this a while ago. But do you remember why in like medieval drawings of skeletons, they're like skin bags with like their chests cut open?
Nope.
Didn't we have a discussion about this probably a year ago for us both to forget?
Possibly.
I
don't know. This does not sound familiar to me.
No.
Window capture. Add source. No, I don't want window capture. What the fuck? Display capture. There we go.
Gotta look up some reference.
Ooh, that's jarring.
What's jarring?
There we go. So why was this not working?
I don't think this is what I wanted to do.
All right, actually, I'm going to end this stream and then jump back in.
Why is it?
Because I can't, for whatever reason, the monitor that I have designed to show up doesn't work, and I can't change the settings, so I got to delete it, which means I got to recreate it. But if I recreate it, it brings it in like huge, and I got to adjust it and everything. I don't know why this. I've switched it on and off before, and it's never cared. But for whatever reason, this time it just like it doesn't acknowledge that this monitor ever did anything. The monitor is still showing as as a source.
Yeah, the other day I had to like reset up all my crap for some reason.
It's frustrating because it throws it in huge, which means then I gotta fit it and move it around and everything, which is a gigantic pain in my ass. Because now it needs to go. God damn it. Also, I do not know what it is about Streamlabs where it's just like, oh, you want to. I don't know why it wants to just like grab everything but the thing I'm trying to grab constantly. Like this thing is in front of literally everything else on the screen, and it's like, oh, you want to grab all this stuff behind it? Sure, sure thing, buddy. Now I gotta make it fit again. How frustrating. I had this like set up perfectly.
I know you did.
Oh, it's just Streamlabs has been a very nice program, especially for one that's free. But man, if I'm not like frustrated at it far more often than I need to be.
I don't know what feet look like as bones.
Oh my god.
What's it doing?
Part of it is, you know how in like Photoshop you can just like click a layer and move that stupid fucking layer, or just like click like the layer on the sidebar and move that. In this, it constantly just assumes that I'm not actually trying to click the thing I'm clicking. Constantly there will be an image or something that is at the forefront of every fucking other thing on the screen, and I click that and it goes, oh, you mean the background? And then I drag the background around. And just now it like highlighted a whole bunch of stuff that I never hit anything or dragged anything that should have allowed it to highlight multiple things. So I dragged like almost everything except for the one thing I wanted to move. And now I'm trying to reorder this stuff so that it's in the proper like part of the layer behind the right things. And I keep trying to click and drag these things, and it keeps going like, oh, you want to highlight all these things, right? No. Oh, you want to click this thing above the thing that you clicked, right? No. And I don't know what it wants from me.
I guess I got into the habit of just locking everything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, for those reason, like because it was kind of a pain in the ass.
No, that's a good idea. If I lock something, that does that mean I can't edit it either?
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe not correct. You can't move it, and you can't. I think you can type in it, but you can't move it.
Because I'm gonna just start locking stuff then. Make my life easier. Why do I have another thing that says monitor 2? Oh, that's my other monitor 2. I bet that one doesn't fucking work though. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't like this monitor 2 setup anymore. And there doesn't appear to be a way to like change it to say like, okay, this is what I want monitor 2 to be now. How fucking stupid. It's like the only layer that I can't like change the settings for.
Huh.
It doesn't give me any options for settings changes. It just exists. And I guess I gotta delete it. And I guess it's because like it must not like if I have this monitor 2 as something that exists, and then I remove the second monitor from my um computer, because I was using it just to play. Like I can't play Kirby's Dream Course without that second monitor,
Right.
because there's that half-second lag that I couldn't even play Kamen Rider. I'm surprised I can play Mario. I haven't had any real difficulty with it. All right, whatever. Most of this should be good now.
This is just a really quick skeleton drawing.
What do you want from me, game? Or thing? Wait, what am I clicking? What am I clicking? Why?
I can't believe you're having so much trouble with this.
I can, because this is what Streamlabs has been like from the beginning. It is just a constant. Why are you clicking everything but the thing? Whatever. That's good enough. I don't care anymore. Going live.
Is there another hole in here? I think so. Where's
There's always another hole, dude.
I forget. I'm not looking at reference, and I forget how the human pelvic bone looks like.
Okay. I should probably send out a tweet. Oh, cool. I forgot. The second monitor has all of my shit. Well, I guess I'm sending a tweet from my phone. This has been fun.
I am having a blast.
Can't believe I spent 15 minutes trying to get all this.
I can't either.
Where's my... Oh, press R. Oh, yeah, I gotta use them. I forgot. I gotta use the motion control.
Oh, should I flip my water? Nope.
I don't like the motion controls, especially since I'm using a Pro controller and not the Joy-Cons. Oh, cool! I got a bot in the chat.
Do I need to? I need to finally change this to you.
I don't remember what I've.
Hey, you do want to become famous. I thought that said buy flowers. All right, let me get this up here for Andrew. Oop. Honk. There you go. And again, just to remind everyone that if you want to see him, that's on our Twitch channel.
I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I gotta use them. Ugh, I've wasted so much time already.
I know you did. I know you did, buddy.
I wasted so much time already, but I kind of wanna go get a Joy-Cons because it is really annoying to use the Pro controller for motion stuff. It's been a while. I don't really remember
It's been a while.
Probably gonna be just as embarrassed doing this as I was going to be playing Zelda again because I don't really remember this much better. What am I doing? Where am I supposed to be going? Jack, get down.
So I think as usual, I was like doing fine until I like sat down to do this, and then
You don't want it anymore?
got a little tired.
I
Ayo.
I woke up really late. All right, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I can't climb up this thing, so
I'm gonna
how do I
tighten this
climb
up.
down?
I think I may not do pages today, but I'm actually surprised at kind of how quick this worked. It's not perfect. It's not even good. I want to see what I can do with this.
How do I swim down?
There you go.
There we go. I am feeling a bit of that delay. I still don't think it's as like detrimental as it was in Kamen Rider and Kirby's, but what am I supposed to be doing?
Rescuing the princess.
Oh. Oh my god. Swimming sucks. Jack, get down. Yeah, this is a star I already got.
You're doing stuff you already got?
Oh, cool. I fell. Cool. Now I'm upside down.
Hate that hand. Hate that hand. Everything's a lot easier when you don't care and you're just like doodling.
What is it with Nintendo games? And like,
what is it with Nintendo games?
I don't know why you keep doing this.
Oh, you're actually not in a... Yeah, you're not in the mood for that. So what's up?
To be fair, I'm never in the mood for that. I just usually put up with it because it's easier. No, what I don't know what it is with Nintendo games and like being so terrified of letting the player have control over.
It's a curated experience.
Like, I just want to control the camera. I just want to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. It's hard enough to control.
What's that like Sakurai Smash Bros quote where he's like, "That's not how the game's meant to be played."
Like, it is so hard to direct these missiles to these because I can't see anything. Oh my god! And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It doesn't need to be this way. You could have like swimming controls where I can like tell what the hell I'm doing. And like I can't turn the camera. I'm just like stuck here. I just want to pick up a fucking coin. It shouldn't be this hard. That's what the game is. The game is pick up the coin. God. And now I picked up 2.
Well, it's about picking up the coin, not the 2 coins.
I just want to direct this stupid thing at this, but it is so impossible. This better hit the thing. God damn it. God, that sucked. I remember that when we were playing when Kyle and I were playing Splatoon, I saw an article or something when someone asked like why you can't like play all the courses.
Yeah.
There's only like 2 courses at a time, and the answer was basically like we want you to play the game our way.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't get it. Like, what's it hurt? What's it hurt to have more than 2 courses available and not like kick everybody out of a party every hour to reset those courses? Like Splatoon, to play Splatoon with friends, if you didn't have enough friends for an entire match, was a nightmare because it required so much like random luck and just like bullshit. I do feel like I think I'm noticing it more because it's been on my brain because I've been playing other games where it's more detrimental, but like I feel sluggish. And it's really just because everything's got like it's not even that much of a delay, but it's just enough to. Well, there's something on this dude's head. Cool.
I don't think this is good. It's like so goofy. I'm just kind of drawing. I'm doing what you always want me to do. I'm just like drawing. I'm like, it'd be way better if I could just like sit here drawing the same line for 2 hours and then eventually give up rather than finishing a thing that I think looks fine.
What are you even drawing? Looks like someone just losing it.
Well, it's the Banshee of the Badlands. Because there's a little skeleton dude down here. He's like, "What up, y'all? I'm gonna play Freebird."
Well, this is all very annoying. Again, just why not just let me control the camera? What is the game so terrified of?
You'll see the building blocks, how the sausage is made.
What was Sakurai referencing when he said that's not how the game's meant to be played? Do you remember?
It was like competitive Smash Bros. Or something.
I mean, I do agree. I think competitive Smash Bros. Is stupid.
Well, there goes our 4 followers. Love it.
To each their own, and I don't think the people that do it are stupid. I don't see the point. You could play other fighting games. I guess you can. There's stuff in Smash that you can't do in other fighting games, but it's also just
Stop doing things you don't like.
yeah. No, I just don't get it. Like I don't find it interesting. I think Smash Brothers is interesting for its like chaotic gameplay, and I think like I mean, you know me, it's all random.
All the
Boozer sits
time.
outside, and there are people who are just like, I will only be Samus and else and me if I can't be Samus. Oh, I jumped. Oh well, probably didn't since I'm at a half-second delay. So I guess point to you, game. Well, okay, that one was bullshit. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Oh boy, more swimming.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah, take that, copyright infringement.
Surprised Peter's not joining us because he's not a true friend.
Who is Peter? Oh, Pete.
Jack is losing her damn mind.
Why? Because you haven't fed her?
Yeah. Well, she can be fed. She can eat when she's good.
This face is so stupid.
I didn't verify that this is where I need. Oh, okay. This. Did you circle her so I knew what you were drawing?
No, it's a moon. It's at night, so there always has to be a moon around things. That's the artist's secret. That's what I went to art school to learn, that if it's at night, then make a moon silhouette your focus.
Oh my god, just give me control of the camera.
Why do you want to control the camera so much?
So I can fucking see.
Open your eyes. All you have to do is wake up. Maybe if you weren't focusing on what you couldn't see, you're focusing on what you can see.
What I can see is this friendship ending.
I thought
Our bonds were strong.
our bonds.
We're as strong as our bodies.
I thought yeah. Are we talking about like bail bonds?
Yes.
What were you saying? You can't wait
until you play a game that's fucking yes.
I can't
Nailed
wait
it.
till I play a game that's fucking yes either. That'd be awesome. That would be so cool.
Oh my god. Next time you're playing a frustrating game, I'm gonna egg you on like this, and you're not gonna find it as fun.
I won't. I don't know why you're saying that like something I'm not admitting to.
Like we're not both aware of it.
Yeah. Come on, get better material. Or not, I don't care. You can do you.
I don't like how doing me implies that I just have bad material. my moves are weak.
Moves weak, Mom.
Yeah, and I'm the boy of the house.
I was thinking about that this morning. I was trying to remember what it was.
Hysterical. Oh my god.
You're dying. When? I don't know. Just you're dying.
God damn it. Oh, I died.
Are you guys dying?
I am not doing well.
Yeah, everybody dies. Don't they teach you this in fucking school?
When am I gonna die? I don't know. When you're old. Or now.
Or now. No, I'm getting divorced and you're getting adopted? We're getting a divorce. Don't talk to my adopted son like that.
Nothing wrong with a little penis. I thought you said Mark had a big...
He has the biggest penis I've ever seen.
He's got the biggest penis in the world next to mine.
Except mine. He's living with me and Mark. I'm not living with you and Mark. Oh boy. Gotta watch that when we're done here. There's nothing wrong with a little penis. I thought you said he had a big penis. It's the biggest penis in the world, except for mine.
This thing is so hard to aim. I swear to God, if I sail right past this. What up, Toad?
That's the only thing going through my head now.
What the?
You're not my son. Yeah, he's not your son. Don't talk to my adopted son like that. Did you watch any of his other stuff? That was so loud, I feel, because I'm right next to this mic.
I really can't do this. I watched a handful.
I didn't watch any others.
I've seen some of his stuff before, some of his vines, and some of them are funny. I watched some of his YouTube videos, and they're all just a little too long. He has a sequel to that one that like has some good moments, but it's a sequel. It's like the same thing, but then weirder. and it's not really worth it if you're not like really interested in watching another one.
Oh, I don't like what I'm doing with this skeleton.
I'm gonna fill this dude up with so much exhaustion.
Ooh. What? Oh my god, it's full of stars. Dad, the moves. There were no moves.
Oh,
probably should have looked at some reference for this, huh? Think so.
God damn it.
What? I should have looked up reference. I looked up reference for like Dance
For what?
Macabre skeletons, but not for violins or anything. Is it macabre or macabre?
Macabre.
Or macabre?
Macabre. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Just jump up and chuck it? Yep.
You're so smart for figuring that out on your own.
Fuck! Wowie zowie. Okay, there is a lot going on.
Man, if only you could look wherever you wanted.
I hate you.
Don't
I don't know why
hate.
you're like this.
Don't hate me. Hate my upbringing. Did you click on bigfollows.com right yet?
Bigfollows.com right yet?
Yeah. How about clck.ru? Oh, all those special characters too. That seems like a trustworthy link right there.
You know, if I need to buy followers, I don't think it's really going to do me much good.
Why?
They're not committed.
People do that all the time. It's not about...
I want followers to give me money. I don't want to give my followers money. I want to give my followers content.
No, you buy viewers and primes. What are primes?
I don't know.
You buy viewers so that they're forced to watch you. Then they become fans. It's like...
Stockholm Syndrome?
No. It's like when Clockwork Orange.
It's like when Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Do you have it?
All the domes in the lower level are working again.
1 got this time. Boom. 3 got this time.
hell yeah, I'm gonna save my game.
We're gonna save it.
What?
You took a little second there to figure out what I said, huh?
I don't understand what you said. I think I missed something.
No, it was total nonsense. That's what makes it hysterical. Did you know that? Did you know that's what made it hysterical? Just the total nonsense. I think I hit my point. I didn't.
Your secret, you little gremlin.
I don't have a secret. I was afraid of Scooby-Doo when I was younger.
Who's afraid of Scooby? Like, you were afraid of the dog or just the show?
The dog. The show was fine. I just hated the dog because I got bit by a dog when I was young, so I hated every dog.
Is that true?
Half. I got bit by a dog. I got bit by a dog aptly named Troubles. I had to get stitches. I was eating an Oreo, and also the dog was eating the Oreo. But he also ate, like, my nose.
This is a terrible way to tell a story. To tell this story.
What? You've cut off.
I said this is a terrible way to tell a story, but it is possibly the best way to tell this story.
What am I doing? I mean,
like weird detail after weird detail.
That's what happened. This is my life. Truth is stranger than fiction, dude. Haven't you ever seen Will Ferrell? But yeah, and so I was really afraid of dogs for a long, long time. Because this happened when I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something.
You don't like pets?
Well, I mean, I grew up with a ton of pets. Did you know that? Yeah, I had we had a dog.
I just know you never like gave a shit about pets.
No, we had a dog, we had fish, we had hermit crabs, we had guinea pigs, we had hamsters, we had a parrot, not a parrot, a cockatiel. We had that might have been it. We had a lot of pets.
God, I hate this.
I had to learn death so many times. I don't know. I never really. I just like don't know how to interact with cats.
I just don't know how to interact with people.
Trade me.
Cats are easy. You ignore them, they ignore you.
As I've said, my favorite thing about cats is like manhandling them off a table and throwing them on the floor and then them being like, this is exactly where I wanted to be.
Joke's on you, you stupid human.
You did exactly what I wanted. No, going back, I was afraid of the monsters in Scooby-Doo. What up, Peter?
Pete!
Oh, now you call him Pete.
Time he showed up.
Now you call him Pete.
I call him Peter when he's in trouble. Now
Cool.
that he's here, he's fine.
I call him Pete Andrew when he's in trouble.
I just like to call him friend.
I call him...
I call him on the blood moon.
I am banging on all cylinders today. That's for sure.
Pete, you gonna go visit that Power Ranger?
What Power Ranger?
The Power Ranger gonna be at his local comic shop.
Ooh. Daryl Banks?
Yep. Daryl Banks, the Power Ranger. What a specific reference.
Green Lantern artist from like the 80s?
A specific reference for you and me.
I don't know why. Daryl Banks is like forever cemented into my brain after that convention. Not even a convention. It was like pre-comic book day.
Daryl Banks is cemented in my brain just because he's just always at Bill's.
Do you think he lives there?
And nothing wrong with that. He's a nice guy. It's just whenever I think of a guest for something, I think Daryl Banks.
Yep.
He was always willing to come to Bill's.
Yep. So who is it? Red? I bet it's the
Steel.
Ninja Steel. Wasn't that the guy who like killed somebody with a samurai sword?
No, that was like Wild Fury or something.
Yeah, that was Wild Fury.
Why do you like this?
No, I was making a joke about killing someone with a samurai sword. You would have to have Wild Fury.
I get that.
I don't know if you do.
You're right. I just wanted to
fit in
front of my friend Pete.
I can't believe Pete's not going to go to this comic book shop to see a Red Ranger and then tell him my friends did a podcast.
They didn't watch your season.
They didn't watch your season, and they made fun of literally everything you stood for.
Pete, you gonna go meet this Power Ranger and then ask him if he's the one that killed?
Did you kill your roommate with a samurai sword?
Did you kill your roommate with Ninja Steel?
With Wild Fury? Or did you kill him with Mighty Morphine?
I was hopped up on the Mighty Morphes.
Are you an EMT medic now? Austin St. John? He should go talk to this Red Ranger, but just pretend he's
He does not seem like he's in the mood for our shit.
The Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin. Be like, dude, Austin St. John? No.
Austin St. Bernard?
I'm not Austin St. John. I'm another Red Ranger. Okay, man. There's only one. You can't fool me. And then ask him about Jason David Frank. Why does that guy need 3 names? Leave some for the rest of us.
I think only serial killers have 3 names.
We were watching something the other day. Oh, shoot. What was
we were
it?
In good spirits earlier. You missed Seth almost like destroy our friendship. Hey, knock it off, you two. You missed Seth almost ruin our friendship last night.
I didn't almost. You were the one winning, causing the rift.
You're right.
What were we doing?
We were trying to have a fun game as 2 friends, and then you yelled at me and then said I need to play on hard mode while you played on baby mode for babies.
Oh, we were watching a Jenny Nicholson book review yesterday. Have you watched her Trigger Warning?
You sent it to me a long time ago, and I started it, and then I was just like, I don't care to watch
an hour and a half of this.
2 hours or whatever it was.
It's good. It might be a little long.
I enjoyed what little I listened to it, but it like starts slow, and I was just kind of like, I don't really want to just like listen to this right now, and then I just never did any more.
It's all like crazy over exaggeration of like snowflakes and like liberal snowflakes and stuff like that. It's so dumb. And then the action hero is like this big buff military guy.
What am I doing wrong?
She made a joke about one of the scenes involves somebody, like one of the quote unquote liberal snowflakes being, it's like a terrorist plot to get $1 million in ransom money at a liberal college. And a liberal snowflake is like being held hostage. And then there's a paragraph explaining how if like
do you want me to just listen to it?
Yeah, but there's like a big, long story short, there's this whole bit about how,
long story less long,
about how if I was in a life and death, or if she was in like a life and death situation and the Zodiac killer like protected her, she wouldn't then be like, oh man, maybe I had the Zodiac killer all wrong. Because there's a sentence about like, if somebody who was like doing microaggressions against me came to protect me, that wouldn't be that bad.
Is that because she's done a couple book reviews,
mm-hmm.
and I think Trigger Warning is the one you sent me, and I think Trigger Warning is the one that I listen to. Is that the one where it's like it's all about like some guy that like gets online and is like negging her and like basically cyberbullying
No.
a girl, and then she falls in love with him?
Nope.
That's the one I remember kind of listening to.
No, but I do remember that one.
And I guess I haven't started the trigger warning.
No, trigger warning is like Die Hard set at a liberal college. And then like someone complaining about some military guy complaining about political correctness and microaggressions. Oh, now Pete's in my chat. Or he was. I don't know. Pete covers both his bases.
Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button. God damn it.
Pete covers both his bases. That's what we like about him. He doesn't play favorites like me. He's got both our spirits up.
He also doesn't play easy mode like you.
He plays sicko mode.
I was checking your YouTube video to make sure that I came in right and everything, and I ended up watching like
Was it good?
of our stream last night. Everything sounded good, and I think that was pretty. I think that was a pretty entertaining stream.
I'm gonna shout out.
Sunk a shot, and you were just like, you ever realize just like how good you are at this?
Dude, you're so good at it.
I have one skill.
Hey, you got one bill. So I'm gonna shout out to Masashi Kishimoto, who, when I was like 8, I looked at his drawings of feet because he always drew ninjas.
Okay, dude.
Not creepily. He always drew ninjas with exposed toes.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, oh, that's how you draw feet. So I just
Wait, is that the Naruto artist?
Yeah.
I always hated how they had those stupid boots with like the
exposed toes.
I hated that.
Yeah, well, they didn't make sense, but I learned how to draw feet from them.
Damn, got you horny.
He is a good artist.
I'm not saying
his people are very well drawn.
I did not like those weird toe boot things.
Yeah, but
it seemed like a fetish.
I guess I was too young to know what a fetish was. I just was like, oh man, that's how you draw feet. So now I always like do the toe and then the little ones.
The toe and then the little ones.
You know, you start with the circle.
That's my favorite band.
The toe and the little ones. I also remember drawing on one of my Shonen Jumps, like one of the Dragon Ball chapters, and being like, someone literally drew all of these lines, and it blew my brain up. It was like a landscape panel. And I remember like distinctly taking a pencil to it and just being like, somebody like literally just was like basically doing what I'm doing now and just like haphazardly drawing lines. But at the time I was like, every one of these lines is an individual thought.
Seriously? What's the point? There we go.
What is the point? We're all just dust in the end. What am I doing?
Rotten.
Yeah, but yeah. Doop. There. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Forever.
There it is. There it is. What up, drawing? How you been? Doing good. I also like to shout out to Akira Toriyama, who I draw rocks from.
All of my drawing habits were learned either by learning the wrong lessons
Yep.
from web cartoonists. I remember when I was in middle school and early high school, my art style was defined by VG cats because I thought it was so cool.
Do you remember VG Cats? Oh my gosh. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
It was like, it had all the anime stuff.
Who did VG Cats?
I think his name was Scott something. I can't remember.
Scott Summers.
Scott Summers. Scoot Summers.
Do you know who Scott Summers is? Wait, I do too. Who was Family Double Dare and Legends of the Hidden Temple? Wasn't he a Scott Summers or something? That's who I was thinking of. Not the X-Men.
It's something Summers. I don't think it's Scott.
Dave Summers. That seems like a real thing. VG Cats. Wow. Boy howdy.
It was like Scott Vaughn or something.
Scott Vaughn. I think that's true.
It's weird that I remember that.
Not really. Let me see if I can find I need to move this because it's all Scott Vaughn. VG Cats with a Z. I used to love VG Cats.
I did too.
Scott Ramseymayer, nowhere close.
Well, I was right with Scott at least.
Yeah. Who's Scott Vaughn?
How the fuck do I don't know.
Scott Vaughn. McGuire Woods. He's a financial institution. I don't think Scott Vaughn did VG Cats.
He didn't. Didn't you just say you looked it up?
Man, it was a different time. Awards. Web Cartoonist Choice Awards for Outstanding Anthropomorphic Comic. At least we won the general category. What if we would have won, like, best 24-page, black and white, non-shaded, Weird West children's comic priced at $3?
To be fair, there were a lot of webcomics featuring.
I'm not denying that. Darn it! I was gonna try and see what else. I was gonna see if I could find like the winners list of anthropomorphic comics. Do you remember SWAT Cats? Do you remember Pizza Ninja Cats?
Yep.
Do you remember Fish Police?
No.
This sounds sweet.
What, Fish Police?
Yeah. Looks kind of cool too.
In a world where all crime is underwater.
The story centers Inspector Gill. That's not very... We get it. He's a fish. The story centers...
Next, you'll just name your bandaged
Come on. Yeah.
or cowboy mummy. Come on.
Gill is... I don't know. There's something about... I would have rather...
Else does it, it's not okay?
No, Gill is too generic. Cowboy Mummy is part of what it is. Gill is like... It's not like Inspector Fish.
You don't even know what this is yet.
It's not like his name... If his name was Detective Fish, I'd be like, whatever. But Gil is just like, think for another second. Everybody's named their fish character Gil. The story centers Inspector Gil, a fish detective who, it is hinted at, had once been a human. How many commas do you think are in that sentence?
The story. Read me the sentence again.
The story centers Inspector Gil, a fish detective who, it is hinted at, had once been a human.
Should be 3.
It is 3. You're so good at grammar. He is met by a female fish named Angel, who tells him that her uncle has developed a drug called hairballs.
I thought they were going to say he met a female fish named Angel.
Angel dust? The uncle, Calamari, meets Gil and tells him that he will trade hairballs for his need.
For you?
No, I don't like any of these names. Slings and Arrows comics guide called the characters, quote, pleasing, and the art a, quote, clean, open style, but criticized the writing for being, quote, like a glossy dramatization of a blockbuster specifically designed not to be too upsetting or too taxing. That's too bad. Animated series version. 1992.
Fuck. Let me tell you, I don't like chasing this rabbit. Hey, there we go.
What is this? Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Remember when Matt and I had a comic, which turned into remember when I had a comic? Because
Yeah.
Matt didn't want to do it anymore.
Matt didn't do that for long, did he?
He did it.
I thought he did like four issues or chapters or whatever.
He did more than that, but
How did you guys work on it together? Did you? He didn't do his own stuff. He drew it, and then I just remember.
I drew it, and he would ink it, but it also his inking involved a lot of him like.
To be fair, webcomics were under him.
To be fair, Matt honestly should be someone that everybody knows at this point. In fact, he is slightly internet famous. Him or anyone else knowing it, because he drew that he painted that oil painting
of Zoidberg,
of the Zoidberg Kraken. That is, I believe, on the Zoidberg wiki, and it keeps showing up all over the place.
I saw a Wolfman drawing the other day in the wild, and I was like, oh man, I know this guy.
That's my claim to fame. I did a webcomic that did the Zoid Kraken painting, but he would clean up my artwork, and then he kind of lost interest because I wrote almost everything. I don't even think really did any jokes. And then he kind of lost interest, I think, when we went to college. And then I did it on my own for.
I didn't realize he didn't. I didn't realize he did it all throughout high school.
Yeah, it was in my freshman year that he stopped. I think that's also when I stopped. I don't think he started once I.
Do you still have those?
They're probably still saved somewhere.
Do you think there's a Wayback Machine on it? On Chums?
What do you mean? Oh, I have no idea.
Did you have a .com? Was that before .coms like were hard to get?
Yeah, we had a .com.
It was Chums Comic, right?
Chumscomic.com. Yeah. I remember I stumbled across some old ones that I had. Good. I don't have the patience for, like, I'm surprised I used to do those. I don't have that patience anymore.
January 23rd, 2005, posted by Matt. We are getting truly lazy. Deal with it. Once school ends, we should be back to, quote, normal. You'd hate me if I posted this.
Well, that also was like I was not super happy that we weren't working on it anymore. But also like that was back when I was young and I thought I had like all.
December 3rd, 2005, posted by Matt. So anyways, Drew does not have front page, so I have to put up the comic. However, if Drew did have front page, he'd probably say something like, blah, 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 Superman, blah, 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 Matt is gay, blah, blah, color with a freaking U, blah, blah, I suck, love Andrew. And there ain't nothing he can do about my post.
Well, that was definitely something that existed when I was in high school.
How about the deluge of webcomics
God damn it.
that are just about making a webcomic and not making it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these links are broken. You can't read any of them. You can only read the words.
I'm sure I have them still stored on my old MacBook.
You didn't get rid of things. You save my stuff because I get rid of things. And then I have to come to you like 4 years later and I'm like, do you still have this?
It's because I care about my buddy.
Whatever reviews. This is what I'm doing now, by the way. Everyone who is interested. Copyright 2004, I can steal all this crap.
Yeah, that's fine. American copyright laws are bullshit anyway.
I'm going to send you
service of the mouse.
I'm going to send you a thing on Facebook. How come you don't revive chums with me? I'll replace Matt.
Because then we'll never do anything.
What do you mean?
We need to get that. I think I'm the one that still needs to do a panel for Vision Comic Friday.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
Yeah, I kind of lost. I couldn't really think of anything, and I was getting upset by everything I drew. It used to be something where I just like doodle the thing. How about the those are not good characters.
No, I didn't think you'd like that.
No, that was back when I gave Matt like those weird like sci-fi glasses, and I gave him like old.
If he makes it feel better, I was just saying how I draw feet because of Kishimoto and I draw rocks because of. I remember you were a big influence on me.
I mean, I was aware of that. I remember seeing your stuff and being like, "Oh, it looks like my stuff."
Yeah, because I liked what you did. Now it looks gross.
Thanks.
Hey, you would say that too.
I would, but it doesn't mean I need to hear it.
Do you still? I'm reading your profile here. Do you still like? Is your favorite movie Spider-Man 2?
It is not Spider-Man 2.
Is it Mallrats?
It is not. I have not seen Mallrats since high school.
It's probably 2004. Since October 26, 2004. Is your favorite comic strip Foxtrot?
No.
Is your favorite comic book Marvel Knights Spider-Man?
No. You know what I remember of Marvel Knights Spider-Man? Enjoy that still.
Is your favorite book The Odd Todd Handbook?
I don't even know what that is. Oh, wait, I do know what that is. That was a weird book.
Is your favorite magazine Wizard?
Wizard doesn't exist anymore.
Do you still like comics?
Ooh. I guess that's possible.
TV?
You know what? I think I do.
Anime?
Not really.
Cartoons?
I do like cartoons.
Internet?
You know, the internet's fine.
Drawing?
Where are you reading this?
On Chum's Comic. This is your About page.
I remember we did our About pages for Fusion Comic Friday, where we did like that the like facts of that
Life
facts page thing. What am I supposed to do?
Do you still hate his internet?
His internet. Oh,
Yeah.
Matt's?
Your internet, I assume.
Probably. What am I supposed to be doing?
You don't like Strange Brew
Strange Brew.
with
Oh,
Rick
that's the Far
Moranis?
Side.
Oh, I was thinking of the movie.
No, Strange Brew was that Far Side ripoff comic. I hated it because it was just like a bad Far Side. It was even like drawn in the same style. It was embarrassing.
Do you want to see more crap that you did in high school?
I assume that I don't get really a much.
If anyone's interested, you can go to archive.org and look around chumscomic.com.
But you can't see any of our comics?
No, not that I can tell. It seems like they're all broken links.
They're not very good. What I would assume that they probably age well and reflect me as a person. I am quite certain that they are probably at best stupid and at worst offensive. High school me was a very different man. This was a very different child. Now I'm the man of the house. Back then I was the boy of the house.
I remember you got pissed that everyone wanted you to draw them in a comic.
I also had friends that would like comic idea. It drove me crazy. I had friends and classmates that would suggest, because I would draw it during class.
I remember, I think I was in one when we started hanging out.
I think you were. The only other person that I remember made it was, I don't think even my girlfriend ever made it in. There's a kid named Jason.
What about Steve?
What the fuck do you want from me, game? Steve Schifano was.
Yeah. You mean Shiffy?
He was in at least one. But there's a kid named Jason who always asked, and I finally put him in one where he like got murdered, which is probably another, like, every webcomic does that. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
You think I can still use this email Drew link?
Probably not. But I had friends would give me like the dumbest ideas. They were either like joke
and super proud of it,
or they were like
I didn't know you worked at Wendy's.
Yeah, that was my first job. It sucked.
I never knew that.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with these things.
How much would you hate reading through these old?
I'd probably be fine. I'd probably be embarrassed, but as long as no one else is looking at them, what do I give a shit? They're not good. They're not drawn well. They're not inked well. The jokes are... I remember there being... I don't even remember what it was, but I do remember I looked back through my old comics and I found one joke that I thought was legitimately funny.
You did 103 of these.
I did 103 of those?
Uh-huh.
So we did it for at least almost 2 years then, because I believe we did one a week. I think it was updated like every Friday.
I remember, it might have been a stolen joke, but I remember I did a Christmas comic I was really proud of.
The Frankenstein?
Yeah. Was that a stolen joke?
I believe so.
I'm sure it is. I can't be the only person who ever made that. I don't know if I like deliberately stole it from somebody or...
I don't understand what this wants me, like what I'm doing wrong, why that worked and other times this didn't.
Yeah, all your comic links are dead.
Well, maybe sometime I'll dig through my computer and send you some.
Why? I looked through my old DeviantArt a couple months ago, and it's gross.
Oh yeah, my old DeviantArt, it was like I was the kid who discovered filters.
Were you still Tetsudownis?
Hmm?
Were you still Tetsudownis?
Then? I don't believe so.
You were Chums Andy.
I remember we had like a DeviantArt page, or maybe I just had a DeviantArt page. What the fuck do you want from me, game? I don't know if this is just that half-second lag or what, but I cannot figure out the timing on this bullshit.
These are becoming more and more memory lane.
I like how every time we sit down on Sundays, you draw for like the first maybe 40 minutes at most, and then the last half on the internet. Except for last Sunday, or was I not here last Sunday? You did that
Page.
you did that thing where you were just like, I'm gonna talk to my parents about the food they like. I learned like that your dad eats like macaroons or some bullshit.
No?
Pete's getting really high wins, and the unit next to us has
Siding ripping off. Well, good luck, Pete.
don't blow away, you're so skinny.
We haven't heard from him, though.
From Pete?
Yeah, maybe he did.
Yeah, I don't know how long ago he said that. Pete, if you're still alive, okay, he's still
He's
alive.
still there. Oh, thank God.
I was worried.
I was worried.
Especially because you can never tell if he's actually dead or if he just disappeared like he always does. Then you'll just hear from him. Why is that hurting me? I do not understand what this game wants from me. I'm getting so pissed. And there's no health. Why is there no health? I'm going to die. And I am going to get super fucking angry.
And for everyone who ever viewed my DeviantArt page, viewed our dumb stream of you screaming at Super Mario Galaxy and me not drawing anymore and talking about old high school drawings, we'd have 8.4 thousand watchers.
I remember I was looking at my old a while ago, but recently enough to be relevant. And I remember looking at it, I was like, this looks like every webcomic. It's the same like
Chums?
big head, little body, slightly like anime aesthetic or like anime reactions. Actually it's that like false anime reactions Teen Titans did, where it was just like too much all the time, which I learned from VG Cats. It's just like big stupid reactions, everything, and it was just like video game references, but it wasn't like, at least in I haven't read Penny Arcade in a long time, but I remember like Penny Arcade would have like they'll do like a reference to a comic where they don't explain, or to a game where they don't explain the game. They just assume like you're reading Penny Arcade, you know what the. But I never had that confidence, so I was always like, there's always an awkward like 1 to 2 panel setup so that like people could understand what the fuck I was talking about to make like some stupid joke that wasn't even
Good.
I hated high school me. Why did that hurt me? I don't understand.
I do.
Don't understand.
I understand.
Why is this hurting me? Why did that not hurt me? I know he has spikes on his helmet, but like I don't understand how to. I feel like I'm timing it right. Well, again, it might just be the delay, but I feel like I'm timing it right to land on his head. And like that time where I didn't take damage, I absolutely landed on the spikes. So I don't get it. I just don't know like when I need to jump. I told you I played Exceed recently.
Yeah.
Now I'm really itching to play Exceed again. It's a good game.
It's good.
I lost my first match, and then my second one, I played as the Headless from Dead Cells, and he was actually. I like some of the really complicated characters. I also like some of the fucking shit. Some of the like really simple characters. Like,
Do you remember when I was
that,
like the werewolf guy, and I misread his little ability,
mm-mm.
and I thought I could like if I didn't have cards in my hand, then I could just like do 1,000,000 damage. But it was like if I don't have any cards in my hand, then I did something like every turn, and I should have only been able to do it like every other turn or something.
I do like how like every character is different, and it's not just like every deck you get a character. It's like some are slightly all like feel different. The Dead Cells guy, one of his specials, like he's so most of the time exceeding is permanent. I think in season 1 you might be able to switch back and forth.
That was the thing where I think the werewolf guy exceeding is not permanent.
Yeah, there's at least a couple characters where I believe their exceed mode is not permanent.
But I thought it was, and so that's why I was able to do like a ton of crap.
But in in at least season 2, I don't think there's anybody that isn't permanent. In fact, one of the characters is Seymour.
Seymour Butts.
Like Seymour Butts, and he has like the little shot from plant, and his exceed mode is the plant eats him, and then is the plant instead.
That's fun.
But the Headless guy, since he's from Dead Cells, and Dead Cells is like a roguelike, kind of like power up and get stronger as you play. He can exceed multiple times, and he's really cheap to. But every time you do, he gains like a permanent buff, and then like a minor buff that lasts until the next attack. Then he flips back over, and then you can exceed again. And he has like 3 permanent buffs that he can get, and then you keep exceeding after that to get your like temporary buff. But he was kind of neat. He was pretty straightforward. The only thing is like his specials. I only drew one of them, but his special was like really weird. It didn't do like any damage. It was designed just to close a gap. But I was just like, why would I use my gauge for that if I could use it for literally anything else? All right, let's try timing it now. There we go. I don't know why that worked, but okay. Now where's this other guy? Falling things that are like constantly moving around these areas is a pain. He's all the way down there. Pete, you need to play Exceed with me. Where'd he go? It'd be super cool if I could control this camera. No, it's a card game.
You can't play it on.
Shit, it started hailing.
You can't play it on.
Tabletop Simulator, probably.
No, I know you can play it there, but I didn't know. I thought BattleCon has a digital implementation, like an actual app. Yeah.
Oh, well then why did I spend $400 fucking everything?
Same reason I spent $400 buying Sentinels.
BattleCon is a game that I was like, Exceed has replaced BattleCon. I do not need BattleCon. And then they were like, $400 to go all in. And I was like, yeah, I could use
more BattleCon. I do think Exceed is better than BattleCon.
I think Exceed is the streamlined, and BattleCon has been streamlined with version 4, but Exceed is the better version of BattleCon. It's like the paperback hardback games where hardback is like the sequel to paperback. That's basically just like, let's make paperback again, knowing what I know
Yeah, just like streamlining it.
And that's what Exceed is. Because I think BattleCon is more unwieldy. They are different games, but not different both unless you really love it. And honestly, it's just like I think there's some really interesting characters in BattleCon, but I really only need Exceed. But now I own BattleCon, so there we are. And I have more Exceed coming. I believe all of the Shovel Knight stuff is supposed to come with Bullet. Fuck. Oh, that's why I don't need to actually land on. I just need to land near him. I have the only one I don't have I believe I have every extra Shovel Knight stuff. I think the only thing I don't have is I didn't do any of the Street Fighter stuff because it was more expensive, I assume, for the IP. And I just don't really care much about Street Fighter. But I got all the Blaze Blue stuff, but that's been postponed. It was supposed to be coming, I think, by like Christmas or something, and now it's pushed to like it is. Oh my god! Okay.
Yeah, it sounds pretty crazy up there.
Huh?
Sounds pretty crazy up there.
I wasn't oh my godding that.
No, but I mean, I heard that thunder.
I thought I just like shot myself to my, but I did not. But I was really worried. Oh, okay. I think that's probably an extra star. Okay. I gotta try and paint today, but I really just don't. Like I keep saying, I don't really feel like setting up. Once it's all set up, I'm sure I will just like sit down and paint for like the next several days. But I just getting everything set up and going. I just don't want to deal with it.
I feel similar. And I guess I haven't really had the call to paint.
I just want to get stuff done because I get more. Like I said, I have all my new Power Rangers stuff is here, and it's going to be a little while before I start that because I got to prime them and everything, and it's getting too cold. But I've got like all my.
Yeah, I should prime my Western Legend stuff, but I'm not going to paint it until the final expansion comes in.
I got my cowboy stuff to paint, and I've got my Power Rangers. I got to get back into Hellboy and start doing the bosses for that. And I've got all my season 2 of Ninja Turtles. I forget when the hell. Am I on the right one? I forget when the hell Batman's supposed to come. And then I also got I want to paint the stuff for whatever that fantasy fight game is that I just got. But I'm a little intimidated by the minis because they're nice and big like Power Rangers are. They're even bigger than but they're like really detailed, and I'm just like nervous again. It's like it's gonna prime them and then they're gonna be ruined, and maybe they're better this way.
Yeah, I do want to finish up Mouse Guard, or I can't believe it's not Mouse Guard. Mice and Mystics.
I need to just like finish a game. And the problem is like I have a bunch of games that are just going to be like more and more stuff coming. Like Batman's going to be a ton. And I've got all that.
I don't know what my mini heavy games are.
And I've got Oko coming, which I keep forgetting that I backed and I really shouldn't have. I love Oko, but I didn't need a campaign version for it. The Cardboard Standees one is fine. Like I said, I justified it most, and it won't be a waste.
I guess 7th Citadel and Western Legends are going to have minis. I don't know if anything else I'm waiting on will.
I need to play Seventh Continent.
Maybe
Anyway.
Sleeping Gods. I think, well, Sleeping Gods has like a ship. I don't know if there's really minis in there. Yeah, so just those two.
Like, I'm not gonna paint my stuff for Seventh Continent, partly because I don't care about the game and I don't think it really adds much to paint. Like, they're not interesting to paint.
I had fun with the little Devourers.
But I went back and looked at my Ninja Turtles, which were paints, and they definitely look like baby's first paints. Like all the original place, I could not get an eyeball, and I don't even know, but like I could not get an eyeball painted properly to save my life. What am I supposed to be doing other than not dying like I am? Oh, come on. I got like stuck on the tree. I don't really know what does it want from me? What do you want from me? No, god damn it. Oh, heaven. Are you kidding me? I gotta start all the way back here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Fuck. All right. Well, gotta live with the consequences. I say it again, but I really wish this game would control the, especially like it adds insult to injury. You can kind of control the camera. You can just like suggest a direction, and we'll see if maybe we'll let you move more than like. Get back here. Chasing down things in this game is a nightmare too. Can you believe someone thought this would be fun? Wait. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I got a.
Oh, that like Harry Potter game went back up on Kickstarter for like $20 less, and
Fuck you!
with all their stuff adjusted because the election screwed them up.
To be fair, the election really did screw them up.
No, it didn't.
I mean, if only the election would have allowed people to spend their money on.
I was watching something and they mentioned that Kickstarter, that cancellation, and it says both the internet is too bogged down. Like, the one paragraph talks about how they can't do anything because the internet's all screwed up. And then the second paragraph is like, nobody's on the internet.
The only time that the internet bogged anything and ruined purchasing was the fucking PlayStation 5. Fucking horseshit. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think it is that I can put something in my cart, put in my address, confirm my credit card 6 times, and hit confirm purchase 4 times, and have it say this is out of stock. If I get to the point where I am putting in my method of payment, then it is in my cart and there is still one in stock and it is mine. I saw you sent that thing. I guess I'm going to be checking it out again November 25th.
What thing?
Fighting against the... You sent that...
Oh,
link.
the Black Friday thing?
I'm going to be losing my mind all over again. Oh my god, just let me control the camera. How far did you get in Breath of the Wild?
I was just going into Death Mountain.
Is that how many of the Guardian Beasts did you have?
That was the last one.
I'm at my last one, which is the camel. Which it's really hard to remember what I need, what I haven't had, because I played it on the Wii U. I keep confusing because on the Wii U, my first two Guardian Beasts, the only two Guardian Beasts I did were the two that I saved for last on my Switch version. And I keep I went through my quests and I was like trying to knock some out of the way. So I was trying to figure out like which quests did I already do, which do I need to like trigger this quest, or did I finish it, or do I need it? Because there's like stuff I remember that I may not have done. And I have like a million DLC quests because I bought all the DLC, so those are like bogging everything down. But some of them are like later game stuff that I'm not ready to do yet.
Someone made a Smash Bros. BattleCon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was seeing...
I'm always interested.
I think Pete said, like... I think when we were talking about BattleCon, he asked if it was on the Switch, and I looked, and then I just saw somebody made a Smash Bros. Version of it.
I'm always interested in like fan-made stuff, but I'm also really hesitant. I feel like they have a high chance of being broken. Like I'm really interested in that Kamen Rider version of Battle for the Grid, but I'm also just like, it's probably not going to be great.
I know Pete has some of the fan-made stuff from Sentinels, and that's always been really well reviewed. And I remember him saying that was good. And then
are they like fan-made versions of like licensed characters, or just like
they're just like fan-made? Yeah, they're just like fan-made original characters. Do not steal. But I've heard they fit in fairly well. I think I've also heard that they're maybe a little overpowered. And then Horrified has some like custom monsters that I wanted to print out and stuff. The problem is we just don't have a great printer for that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like it's nice, we have a laminator, we have a paper cutter and stuff, but the printer is just not the ones. Why is this? So if I had an easier time to like print in color and things instead of going out, and especially now with COVID, going to like Office Max and printing things out. But I'm trying to think of if I've used fan-made stuff. I've been interested in it, but I've never like done it.
It's always something that I'm interested to see it, but I'd never want to play it.
Yeah, I mean, some people definitely do a better job than others. I know I've seen and I've looked at some fan expansions that were very good.
There's got to be a thing somewhere.
But yeah, and it doesn't help that since I don't sleeve, a lot of that stuff is just things that...
I thought you were going to say since I don't sleep.
No, but a lot of that stuff just wouldn't integrate well. Mm-hmm. Because it would be painfully obvious.
I used to, I mean, I love sleeving, but it's also expensive. I've gotten to the point where it's just like, I'll sleeve stuff that's like card stock's not great or what have you. Really, there's got to be a star somewhere.
You're the star.
I don't know if I can break these on their like.
Backs.
God damn it! This fucking camera. Just give me control. It tries so hard to wrestle my view to match what it wants. There's got to be a star somewhere so I can smash that stupid chain chomp. Yeah, it's just chomp chomp. But I don't know where it is. Unless it was like before and I was supposed to like get it and just hoof it. Cool. Neat. All right.
But yeah, I think I'd be more interested in fan expansions, and I know some of them are on like GameCrafter and things like that. But if I could get them actually kind of like printed or something that wasn't going to be painfully obvious, it's not a fan experience. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be the exact same quality, but it can't just be printouts for me.
I guess I don't care about fan expansions really in any capacity. I'm more interested in like fan organization.
Yeah.
Like I printed out like a ton of Vider cards for Legendary, the greatest thing ever. I think I told you like I did the Power Rangers, which has those blank cards where for you to, do it your way. And I did it, and then I was like, I have enough cards left to like organize like 2 more teams. I think I need to do something different. And I was like, I should have just organized everybody by color. Just like a Red Ranger thing, Blue Ranger thing, a Yellow Ranger thing, and then like a black/green, since those are interchangeable between teams, and then pink and then like a Sixth Ranger or an ally stack. But since I already made everything, I am one short of being able to do that. I'm 1 card short. I have like enough extra cards to do everything but 1, and it's just frustrating because I'm either going to have to like scratch out and write over ones that already exist or something.
Yeah, I made tuck boxes for Empires of the North, and I wanted to make some for Villainous. But again, and that's something I would be more likely to do with a printer instead of having to go to Office Max for high quality prints. But it's nice to have things in like a little tuck box and not just thrown about.
Yeah, I just don't like I just don't like how many games are just like
Cards
just
thrown
like,
in a box.
I made the design is often just like, I made you a box. What more do you fucking want? And oftentimes it feels like everything is in the box. Well, shit. All right. Oh wait. God damn it. Everything's designed to fit in the box. What level is this? This is Gusty Garden Galaxy, Gusty Gardens Gravity Scram. um everything's designed to fit in the box, like before you like punch out all the pieces and like
Yeah.
put things on their stand. It's like uh what's that bird game? Tail Feathers is designed in such a way that like the box can't fit everything once you've put all of the minis on their stands, but you also can't take the minis off the stands. And in fact, like they break kind of easily.
Yeah, the Empires of the North insert was nice, but you have to kind of stack the you have to kind of stack them on top of each other, like the cultures. And so I wanted to make tuck boxes so that I could stack them on top, but not have to, like, you could just grab a tuck box. And it's fun to make the tuck boxes. There was some already out there, but I just kind of designed for myself.
I just find it frustrating when the game is just like, I gave you all the materials. It's like, but what do I do with them? Like, especially like games that are designed knowing that there are going to be expansions, and it's just like, okay, well, I can figure out how to now. What about with the next thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Power Rangers thing is obviously designed with expansions, but I was like, so you have your like character cards, and your character cards have like dividers for them.
Look how big your hands are.
The like the character cards are longer, as are the Zord. They're bigger cards, and so they have their own like second box fit in. They have their like miniature box, and their card dividers are longer, but they're not labeled as anything. So you just kind of got to figure it out. And I have a ton of them for the Rangers, and then one for like two different ones for the Zords. And I was like, I guess one of them is normal Zords, and I was like, that's fine, I'll do that. But the Rangers is like, do I do it by team? Do I do it by what do I do? And I was like, I guess I do it by team. So I made the Mighty Morphin ones, of which a million stuff. And then I had like the three other teams that I have. And then I was like, I guess I have Rangers that don't have the rest of their team. And then one for like, additional Rangers. And then I realized like I only have like two or three of those cards left, or those dividers left. And I was like, there's going to be more teams than this. And I was like, I should have done this by color, because I have a ton of like individual character dividers and stuff for their decks. But then like even the monsters have like all of their dividers, and they're kind of clear. Like this is a picture of a mastermind, so this is a mastermind deck. I don't know how to get that one. Can I do this, Star? But there's like one set of dividers that don't match anything, and I have no idea what they're supposed to be there for, causing me, because I'm just like, I don't know what this wants from me. I don't know what it wants me to do. I don't know what these dividers are for. Obviously, planned for something. Everything designed for these types of decks, but I have no idea what these are for. And there's like 5 of them, and I'm like, I don't know what they go to. And it's something where it's like, I don't need to necessarily follow the layout, but I just would like it to tell me like, this is what we suggest you. Like I like the boxes where it's like, this is clearly the space for the game pieces, this is clearly the space for the cards.
Are you saying that I need to make videos reboxing games?
Yes.
I'm sure that's out there.
There are, I was trying to find how powers, and I was just like, I don't know how every brain works that this does not cause them severe anxiety.
It also doesn't help that that's like a mini heavy game, and so it's just like there's not room unless you have everything in multiple boxes. Like,
yeah, like the nice thing about the card box now is like, I think I'm gonna just start. I'm starting to get comfortable with just like chucking boxes, and so I'm gonna try and fit everything into like 2 to 3 boxes.
That's what I did with Eldritch Horror. And then, like, I mean, Kingdom Death, all the minis just have to be displayed.
But like right now, the Power Rangers aren't even box, or I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. All the minis are just on my shelf, either painted or waiting to be painted. But I don't know. I just like, what game was it? There's like what was that game we played? Not Ascension.
Thunderstone.
No. The one we played, it was like mild, not really deck builder. What was it called? Vindication.
Oh, yeah.
Vindication had those has those custom like boxes for everything. The what are they called? The game trays.
Yeah.
Which are really nice, but you have to put it all together. But like it has a video that just says like, this is how you organize the game. Like this is what you put in each tray. This is where it all goes. And then I was just like, oh, this is clean and simple. And I was just like, I wish more games did this. Like especially like Kickstarter games with like 1 million pieces.
More games are doing game trays.
Like my Ninja Turtles game is never going to a couple boxes. Like they're just all over the place, and those miniatures are too soft. Where is? I don't think I was supposed to do that. Why? There is a. No, I'm just gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
Well, while you Google, I think I'm going to call it. This was 2 hours. This was like an hour of drawing, an hour of talking.
What did you just send me?
What did I send you? That was a long time ago. Oh, your old stuff.
Oh no. These are not drawn well. These are really not good. Why would you? How many like weird angles I get? These are bad. I don't like. Why would you send this to me? Why would you make me relive this?
This is why I throw all my crap out. But anyways, I am going to call it. So you're still gonna keep going?
Probably for a little bit. I might get off soon and either play Zelda without people watching me be terrible at it, or maybe try and paint. I've been really wanting to watch Castle Cagliostro. That I got the Blu-ray in for that. I've been wanting to.
Okay, we still don't know when the 3D one's going to be out, right?
No, we do. I have it pre-ordered. It arrives in January.
Okay.
Like a year and a half after it was released in Japan. But at least it's finally coming with David Hayter
as Lupin.
Which
I don't know how I feel about that.
Lupin is one of the, I mean, it's going to have the Lupin is one of the things that for me I prefer the English because I think it comes from I grew up watching Lupin in English, and it's just that voice sounds natural to me. I've gotten to the point where Dragon Ball sounds okay in Japanese, but I also just enjoy the English voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain things like I cannot watch in English.
I feel like Hater would be better for Goemon.
I don't know.
It's
He's
maybe a
always
little
been-
too gravelly, but it's like that same kind of. When I think of David Hayter, I think of that like kind of low, whispery, like intense thing.
I don't know. He's the voice of Lupin. He's got that like weird kind of like not high pitch, but like nasally.
He's the voice of Snake.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
See, and I
Unless
think of him.
am
I think of him as Snake.
David Hayter.
Hayter, he hardly knows her.
He is the voice of Snake. Well, that's. Am I thinking of the wrong guy?
Probably
I can't be.
David Bloom.
Am I thinking of the wrong guy? Lupin.
Bob Burt. No, he was David Hayter. Yeah.
Because I went to his Wikipedia and it did not mention him as Lupin. And I was like, wait, am I confused? David Hayter is voice actor.
At least in the 2000 anime's manga entertainment version. Bob Bergen was the Streamline Pictures 1992 version.
Castle Cagliostro. Arsene. Hold on.
Do you remember the what was it called? The one called Fujiko Mine?
Mm-hmm.
That one was weird. The woman called Fujiko Mine, not the one.
Tony Oliver apparently also the guy who is the name also apparently voiced Lupin. Maybe he's the one that I'm thinking. Where is he?
You sure you're not thinking David Hayter? I mean, he was Lupin in Castle of Cagliostro.
Yeah, but maybe he's only in Cagliostro. Arsene Lupin III, additional voices in part 2, 4, 5, and various movies and specials. So I think Tony Oliver is the one that I'm
Thinking of?
So I figured out how I'm supposed to get this change all 3 of those coins.
Isn't it?
Bless me.
Well, anyways, yeah. How nice are Monkey Punch's like weird, bony, hairy hands?
They're not nice, but
I love them.
they kind of skeeve me out, but I also just like appreciate them for what they are.
They're fantastic hands.
I do like them. I like the way they hold guns with like this weird, delicate, like monkey grasp.
I think I mean probably because of Monkey Punch I do a extended pinky. I like Ragged Rider has an extended pinky when he holds his gun. That might be a Monkey Punch thing. But anyways, yeah, as always I say I should end it and then I don't. So Andrew's going to keep playing Super Mario Galaxy. So again, head over to Twitch. It's in the chat. It's also down below in the links. Interact with those if you liked this. Tell a friend. Click on those links. Like, smash, subscribe, bell, all those things.
Goddamn.
Any little bit of support.
Give me control of the camera.
Super cool to see. I will be back tomorrow night with more Arkham Horror, the card game. And then Tuesday, probably play more Alien for the first time in a long time, which means it'll probably be about 30 minutes of me trying to figure out how to play it again. And at one of these points, I will probably end up quitting it. And then
only 30 minutes. It took me like 2 hours to get back and boot it up again. I'm gonna have forgotten everything. I kept trying to jump.
Every time I play Alien Isolation on Tuesdays, I have to remember how to use my scanner and stuff. But until I get frustrated with it, which is probably when you have to start fighting against the androids and stuff, I'll keep playing it. And then Wednesday we got board games. But again, all that's up on the channel. All that will, if you follow the Twitter and all that stuff, it'll keep you posted what, when, and where. So thanks again for checking it out. And I'll probably still be chatting on Andrew's side of things for a tiny bit as I clean all this stuff up, and then I'm going to head out. So thanks for watching. Hope to catch you another time. Have a